Unfiltered with Stars.
The hashtag with your fingers.
Alright.
And the name of the show, which is?
Unfiltered.
Hashtag
Hashtag
Unfiltered with Stars.
Stars.
Okay.
Hashtag Unfiltered with Stars.
Welcome to Unfiltered with Stars, a show where we delve deeper into the lives and personalities of city-level stars and entrepreneurs who've made a mark for themselves in their respective fields. Today's episode is directed and conceptualized by Lakshmi, Sona, Suchan, production by Aamir, Samin and Naqsh, Haider. Our gifting partners for today's episode are Scentova by Pooja, Gandhi, who creates bespoke handcrafted fragrances, and Sangamnish Mandala by Sangeeta Kore, who creates mandala artworks. I'm your host Sunethra Easwaran, and for today's episode we have three extremely special guests who are winners of season 1 of Face of Mumbai. Now, for those of you who do not know about Face of Mumbai, it is a city-level personality pageant that helps women rediscover themselves. Since then, these three have evolved from being winners to now being three important core team members of Face of Mumbai. Please welcome our wonderful guests for today. First up, we have Genia Matharu, who is the first runners-up of Face of Mumbai. Next up, we have Rufina Chandran Gupte, who is the second runners-up of Face of Mumbai. And last but not the least, we have Ratika Tiwari Prasad, who is the title winner of Face of Mumbai. Welcome to Unfiltered with Stars, girls. It's wonderful having you here. You'll all look stunning. Before I go ahead with the questions, there's a little ritual that we follow, which is we throw a hashtag and then we go Unfiltered with Stars. So can you all join me on this? Yeah. All right, so let's go. It's hashtag Unfiltered with Stars. Great. So what has the journey been like so far, from being the top 3 winners to now being such important core team members of Face of Mumbai? Ratika, why don't you start?
So Sunethra, for me, my journey was awesome with Face of Mumbai. I still remember the first day of the audition when I entered to the audition hall. It was like, it was wonderful. The groomers and all the members of the Face of Mumbai were so cooperative, and so they were like family. And the whole grooming process was so amazing. After getting this title, Face of Mumbai, my life has been completely, I can say, changed. And I've been other pageants also after Face of Mumbai, but this is my family. I can't tell you. I'm not in touch with any other pageant, directors, anyone. But with Sona, I'm like, she's like friend, more than friend to us, and it's my family. So iske alawa, there's no other place where I can think of continuing my dream, my journey. Right. So I'm with Sona and I will be with Sona.
Lovely. What about Rufina and
about me, I have to just say that Face of Mumbai was that journey where I shed a lot of me for me. I came to, वो बोलते ना रूबरू होना खुद से. So this was this first step, and here we all are there again together. It's been 5 years, and we've been one core team, and I am so happy because the core group is there. So it's a different vibe altogether, and I can't thank enough to Sona and Fashion Nova for giving me best memories of my life.
Lovely. What about
for me? I think one of the biggest thing that I received from Face of Mumbai are a bunch of very beautiful souls who I proudly call my friends, and I hope to be with them for lifetime. and it is so amazing. Again, the owner of Face of Mumbai, she has turned like a soul sister to me. So we are all the time. Recently, somebody complained, "How much you gossip with Sona?" So yes, for me, I think it's the biggest stake, and of course, being in the core team every day, every year we come up with this new bunch of girls, and then especially in the Mrs. category, these women bringing them out of their shell and seeing them bloom is, I think, one of the most beautiful gift that we have received, and we are really grateful for Face of Mumbai that giving us that and being making us part of Face of Mumbai
and making us part, be with them forever.
Yeah.
I think they made us queens forever. So,
Yes.
Can you call us forever queen?
Yeah,
we
we are
are
forever
forever queens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we throw that around a lot,
Yeah,
especially
we
with the
do that.
newcomers.
True.
That was wonderful. Seems like you all have had a ball so far for the last 5 years. But I know for a fact that apart from being pageant winners and having lives of your own, each one of you have your own, unique personality and things that you do. I would like to start with Ratika. You've had a baby recently. So what has that been like? How has, motherhood for the second time changed you? What have these changes brought about in your life?
Sunethra, second time motherhood is absolutely more, I would say I'm enjoying this phase more than my first one, because of course you get more experience whenever by the years. So I have learned a lot from my mistakes. So this time I'm very much careful. I'm enjoying with him. I'm taking a break with my regular life. So I'm giving all my time to my kids. I'm having fun.
From
with
a
them.
queen, she's now Rani Ma.
That's lovely. And you also have some really beautiful children. So you've clearly they have great genetics. But I also know that apart from being a great mother and being the diva that you also are someone who is ambitious and has plans of your own. So whenever you feel like, I think I'm done with this break, what do you think is in store for you next?
See, since childhood, I was a very fashionable girl. I wanted to do something in this fashion world. So my ambition, my dreams, my everything is towards that side only. So definitely once I'll be free with my kids, I'll do something in this fashion line. I'll explore this more, and definitely I'll take help of you all and Sona. So in future you will be in my team.
Amazing. That's so exciting. We wish you all the luck for all your future endeavors. Next up we have Genia. So Genia, we've heard about the wonderful things that you've been doing lately, but I want to know what phase of your life are you in right now? I know we've heard that your daughter is in med school and your son is, he is contributing to the family business. So where are you right now in your life?
Sunethra, right now I am in the best phase of my life, because मेरे को था कि मेरे बच्चों का 10th and 12th हो गया है, and for any parent 10th and 12th both हो गया, you feel like भैया गंगा नहा लिया, and now my kids are in their own field, so I'm so hands free, and this right now is the best days of my life, and I am so happy.
Lovely. We've heard a lot about glamour with Genia as well. We personally all follow you on your Instagram account, which is wonderful. I was wondering, is it challenging, because a lot of these youngsters, especially Gen Z, they have like their own careers on Instagram and they're so tech savvy and they take all these wonderful reels. Do you think it's slightly challenging to like...
I started my career in mid-30s, and the thing that I had that the 18-year-old makeup artist didn't have, or a 20-year-old didn't have, I didn't have the fear of falling back. I didn't have any fear, because my family was well settled, my kitchen was managed, and all I had was vision, and I just बोलते ना life का GPS button on किया, and I just took the route. So that was it. It was not easy. आप 18 में start करो या 80 में, the struggle is real.
Right.
But जब आपके साथ wisdom और life lessons जो आपको experience देता है, and with that you start, so I think it's more focused, makes you more focused, and the journey is much better. मुझे लगता है this journey that I had is much better, much relaxed, and I'm very grateful. जब बोलते ना जब जागो तब सवेरा, and I have given my life कि भैया I go with the flow. So I think mid-30s was the right time for me to start this career.
That's amazing. I think this is great advice for people like me also. So in terms of business, where are you at? What can we really expect from Glamour with Genia and your brand?
You know, Sunethra, I just told you I go with the flow. मेरे को लगता है बहुत ज़्यादा सोचो तो सोच गहरी, इरादे कमज़ोर हो जाते हैं. But since you've asked me, I have a dream of opening my academy. So why? Because I enjoy teaching. I enjoy when the students are around me, and you know, बोलते हैं ना कि they validate me as a good teacher. So that's a moment that I really enjoy. So yes, academy is definitely in my mind, and if God willing everything is in the way I want, I'm sure you all will be there cutting, and I'll ask Sona to cut the ribbon. And of course, one very dear friend, I want to mention her, Simran. She plays a very important role. तो मैंने बोला था मेरा ribbon सिमरन भी काटेगी. So I'm praying to God वो दिन आए, and we all celebrate together.
And I'm already enrolled as your student.
Yeah, I think we've seen her work on herself, on us, on other people. So I'm sure it will be a grand success.
Her makeup is as flawless as she is.
Exactly. I think Rufina just nailed it. That is perfect. Yes.
I think यही सब चीज़ें मुझे मेरे गोल की तरफ और ज़्यादा जल्दी लेके जाएगी. So yes, I'm sure the universe has got my back.
All right. On to Rufina now. How do you possibly do it all? You're a mom, you love to travel, you run a business, you also donate blood and platelets. Is there anything you cannot do?
No.
I think we also wonder that. Exactly. Wonder Woman.
She's a Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I follow in my life is an attitude. My attitude, I think it takes me everywhere and makes me do everything. I don't give a fuck. Am I allowed to use that word? So I really don't care about what people think. The way I have brought up my kids, everybody is, used to be shocked. How can you give so many ideas to your kids? But I brought them up like that, and I'm very proud of what they are doing today. Same with everything. When people thought, how can she travel solo across India and across the world? Again, I did it, and I told them, I don't care, this thing. So I don't, follow a mold, or I believe in, people telling me what to do.
Right.
And I do anything and everything that makes me happy. I think most of the women today are suffering or are, not able to do things because they don't choose their happiness.
Right.
I've always said, no sacrifices for me.
Exactly.
So it's one life, live it to your fullest.
This is why we're so inspired by Rufina. We all are inspired by her. And speaking of your children and the attitude that you carry with yourself, I'm sure all of these learnings must have stemmed from somewhere. So is there like a piece of advice that you've shared with like your kids as well before they like moved out of the country to study and lead lives of their own?
So here I would, why I am like that, I think is because, while growing up, my mom bought me. My mom is extremely conservative. I love my mom to the moon and back. So my mom was highly protective, being a single mother. But under her protection also, I suffered 5 years of trauma, being a rape victim by my own somebody who was very near to me. It was a difficult time for me. The person even tried to almost kill me, and I have some scars that I carried, I still carry. But yes, from that I realized no matter what protection your parents give you, it's you who has to be strong enough to face the things that the world throws at you. So I think that's why when my kids were growing up, my daughter especially, I made her one of the strongest kids that are there that you will meet. She has a similar attitude like me, extremely strong, extremely vocal about what she believes in and what she doesn't believe in. And I think that's what this trauma, instead of, I see there are a lot of people, trauma will put them down. For me, the trauma, became my strength. So I always go back to that experience and realize that if I am not strong, the world will just yes, it will just push me down. So even to the Gen Z and to today's parents, I say don't put restriction on your children. Restriction is only going to make them weak. You have to give your children the advice, the help that how they can be strong. Even if you have to give your own strength to them.
You have seen your kids, even your, especially your daughter is just, she's your shadow.
Yes, the apple doesn't fall far from the and for me, and it was not easy for her because somewhere while she was growing up, I was like my mom, trying to be protect her, and then one day just I was like, no, this is not. If I do, she might go through something that fear has still not gone. Every time I see children, that fear just comes out of me, and I just want to protect them even when they are in a good environment. I think it will never go. So if I should say to all the victims, irrespective of rape victims or acid attacks or anything, once you are a victim, inside you will always be a victim. So when people say you can't be a victim, it's not true. You will always be a victim. It's only what kind of strength you get to face these.
That's why they say the body always keeps the score.
Exactly.
Yes.
अब आपको देखना है कि आप अपना score level ऊपर रखते हैं या नीचे.
Exactly.
I mean, we all are very proud to have her.
Absolutely.
I mean, of course, we know a little bit of it earlier, but she is our strength, and मैं उनके साथ बैठी हूँ. I'm getting goosebumps, and I'm feeling so proud that she made me as her friend. So thank you, Rufina.
Her outer shell is so hard. She looks very rough, but from within she is like ice cream.
Yes. All the time melting.
Yeah, I'm sure all the boys are going to do something about this line. Like, oh, ice cream. But it's so wonderful to hear the story out, and I think each one of us carries a certain amount of trauma within us. But this is so inspiring to know that despite of whatever you went through, you chose to soar above all of that, which is, I think, a learning that all of us must take away. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. And that was Rufina for you all.
Unfiltered.
So Rufina, since you shared the story with us, and you also mentioned that you do carry internal scars, but there's also an external scar that I know about. Would you be comfortable speaking about it and sharing the story with us?
I think I converted my scars into some tattoos. Basically, I carried the scars a long time, thinking ki, again that victim thing comes in, and you think you are a victim, and probably somewhere you were punished for being that victim. But I think after Face of Mumbai, I became more outgoing, and then I realized I don't need these scars. More than that, I already carry an internal scar, so these scars needed to go, or more than go, they needed to come out at something that I have already outgrown of this trauma. So I have this organ donor tattoo. So I'm an organ donor, and because I already travel so much, so if any time I die on the rasta, I should make sure my organs get recycled. So my recycling doesn't, I believe in recycling an environment. It comes to my body also. Then I have my, tattoo about my traveling and my car, etc. So yes, it was I got these scars because the person who did this to me, he literally tried to burn me alive.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, and it's a typical, I suffered a lot, not only mentally, but physical suffering. And sometimes I used to think it is just too much. For a young girl, you should understand, somebody who always was so naughty and filmy. I suddenly had a body full of scars, and I couldn't show myself to others, and I would always be under, wearing full sleeves and, cover myself. And, it was a very difficult time for me. But then slowly, I realized that the more I hide this from me, I'm just helping the person who did this.
Exactly.
I need to show myself out, I need to speak about, and especially I think this came out once I was a mother myself and I had a daughter. When I spoke to her, I talked about all this to her, she gave me the biggest strength, and she was like, she wanted to go and kill that person. Oh my, and I'm so proud of my daughter that she was like, where is this person, let me go and kill him. But yes, I think I'm at a very beautiful place right now, and I have such amazing friends, and nobody judges me. That's the most beautiful part about it. All this time, this victim thing, you are most afraid because you think people will judge you. People will call you loose. People will think this is, you brought this upon yourself. But that has not been the case, and I'm very thankful, especially to Sona. She was so amazing, and she always told me, you need to talk about this, you need to talk about this, and I always put on such a bubbly and a happy thing. I never wanted to dwell into this darkness. But I'm glad I spoke about it. Thank you, girls.
Thank you for sharing this story, and thank you for, it's so symbolic of who you are as a person. You've turned something into, like, you literally, exactly, which is wonderful. And I think I also believe in the fact that you heal a lot when you speak about something. It's almost like you release a part of you. So which is what she's done on our episode today. Thank you so much.
She's believed in the magic of surrender.
Yes.
Exactly.
I believe that the more you surrender, the more you let
Sometimes
go.
I think universe makes things happen to you so that you can be an example to. Yes,
And now you are.
Yes.
Very glad that we met her.
Yes, exactly. So thank you so much for that. Alright, now it's time for our fun segment. As you can see, you all have been given very cute pillows.
Yes.
Alright, so the game is called Who's Who. I'll basically be asking you all questions, and whoever you think fits the bill will get a punch, or you'll throw a pillow at them, whatever you can pick.
Can I take it home?
Yes, after we're done with the game. Alright, my first question is, who does not think twice to embarrass the other person? Alright, who ditches plans at the last minute? The worst kind of people. Who is the pickiest person? Like the choosiest person out of all of you?
मेरे soup में where is the mushroom, भैया? Can you take back the soup?
हमारे dumplings ठंडे क्यों हैं?
Sounds so wrong. Who amongst y'all is a true shopaholic?
Ratika.
Yeah, we've seen.
After the show, I'll tell you how much she spent.
Oh my god.
This is like who is worth how much?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, alright. Who is the head of the advisory department? Who is the go-to person for advice if you all are going through something?
Sona.
So
If we three, then this.
then Genia.
Genia. If for all three, then.
Sona.
Oh, so we have a head of the team who's standing actually behind the cameras, who is also who's directed and conceptualized the whole show, who is not going to come say hi, but she's always behind us.
I would say High Court and Supreme Court.
Oh my God! Okay, High Court and Supreme Court. All right. Who is the funniest out of all of you? Ratika.
Yes.
Is it the sense of humor, or is just the way that she is?
She will just start laughing. She will just start laughing.
She's got that laugh.
Laugh. And it's so contagious. You can just cannot stop laughing. And then, sometimes when we are out partying, we laugh at such silly things. People think we are crazy.
Really.
Okay, who is the craziest of all of you?
I feel it's her.
Yes, definitely.
Alright, so that was Who's Who. Thank you so much for making it so
Ritika
much
is the
fun.
winner.
Yes, clearly she's the winner. She's the craziest, most glamorous person on the...
Okay, I would like to add.
Yes.
This is also a very funny part. Her name is Ratika, but till date, in the last 5 years, I think she has never addressed it as Ratika. It's always Ritika.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What is the reason? I don't know.
I don't know why, but I actually.
And she's never corrected.
Yeah, I like the way she said Ritika. I really love the way she said.
So a few years back, she would always tell me, I love talking to you because you call me darling, you call me this and that. But she doesn't know that it's because I couldn't remember her name. That's why I would call her. Alright, thank you so much for being so much fun. That was it for Who's Who.
Such a fun element.
So for our next segment, it's the most awaited one. It's What's in Your Handbag. I'm sure, you know what they say about women's handbags, right? You never know what is inside. But for this segment, we would like to know what's inside your handbag. So quickly, we would like to find out what are the 3 items that are like absolute essentials in each one of your handbags.
Oh, first you must the bag over tea of our Ratika. Ratika, please.
Yes.
If you have the curtains out.
Not required. So I'll just.
No, you talk about
It's a very nice bag. Please tell us. Tell us about your
exactly.
bag.
All can see this is LV.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton. and I recently bought it from Dubai
Yes.
Mall.
If you had allowed, she would have asked for a chair for her bag.
This one deserves.
Yes, this one deserves it.
Little.
Okay.
So
Yes.
you want? I'll tell
What's
you.
the first thing that comes out of Ratika's bag? An apple?
Yes.
I would have
I-
never expected you to have
I'm
an
a
apple.
big fan of apple. Not that apple, but this apple.
But this
Full
the
apple.
original OG apple.
OG.
Yes.
So whenever I go out, I always carry cut apple or whole apple.
Yeah.
So that
Yes. She's the OG Fiji apple girl.
Yes.
That's it. All right, apple. I
and
would
the
have never
second
thought.
thing is which I carry always toothpick.
Toothpick.
Yeah.
Wow, Ratika's full of surprises.
It's not only to
Pick
clean
your
your
teeth, yeah.
It's like sometimes nails are not enough. You can use it.
Correct.
It's actually
This is
nice thing
very
to poke
smart.
someone if they irritate
Yeah.
you also.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
For some other reason, I
This is
feel.
very smart. My God, Ratika's bag and her as a person full of surprises. This is crazy.
And third one is my
Your earpods.
yes.
Lovely.
So like whenever I go somewhere, waiting time is काफी बड़ा ना,
हाँ.
तो I put, and when I am with someone जो फालतू बकवास बहुत करता है, avoid them, I put.
Lovely. Let's
Let
hope
them
कि none of those people are here. All right.
So, yeah.
Maybe you should like show us your bag. It looks
Yes,
really
yes, bag looking.
beautiful. Show us what your bag
this
looks
bag
like.
I would like to mention. This bag was only this, not this.
Oh.
I bought this keychain
Yes.
separate.
Yeah.
Which cost
Yes,
me-
very
I'll-
subtle, guys. Very subtle. Very subtle about flaunting.
Yes, yes.
yes.
No,
Lovely.
actually, frankly speaking, I wanted some golden.
Yeah.
But it was
I know.
not there. It
It's
was
not
there.
Yes, correct.
So
I know.
I wanted.
It's a tough life,
something,
Ratika.
yeah.
I understand.
It's a tough life.
It's a tough life.
So दूर से भी people can.
Correct. Yes. क्योंकि लोगों तो काफी नहीं है. We need a keychain also.
So Louis Vuitton, I'm doing your ad.
Yes, lovely. Please send her free handbags.
Or just take her as her brand
Yes, as
ambassador.
brand ambassador. Yes, correct. All right, next up we have the lovely Rufina.
Can I skip this segment, please? Now I look like a chapari in front of
No, that's such rubbish.
Because
No.
this is a Janpat bought 300 rupees ka stuff.
But it's beautiful. It has seashells on it.
Different charm.
Yes.
So guys, yeah, please go to Janpat and buy if you like this.
I will join you there.
No, I will
And
also come.
Yes, I know.
and even the things in my bag are very I don't know. So I carry this small I'm an environmentalist, so
All the waste.
yes, so if I can't find, especially the micro waste, which we know is polluting the seas and land everywhere, so this is for that micro things which we should not throw on this thing, so I'll always carry this.
Recycle bags out of plastic waste.
And then this was gifted by a very close friend, Charu, and this is basically a glass.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Oh wow.
That's
So
so
I'm a
cute.
tea
huh?
holic, so everybody knows. So this I use this as when they are giving those thermocol
Yeah.
cups or something. So this is very convenient. Also I am a trekker and I just drink the water directly from the waterfalls.
stream. That's
Yeah.
lovely.
So in mountains and especially this is very
That's lovely.
So that's I always carry that. The other thing is very Ratika and this thing. So it's basically a blotter.
What?
My skin is very oily, so this
you just roll it on.
Yeah, you roll it on, and your oil is gone.
I want all of these things. So cute.
So yeah, I'm not a very makeup person, but when I have to put on, for example, I was forced to put on makeup by our Sona madam. So then this is a thing that I need to carry.
That's lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
Very
Not so polished, but yeah, still that's
No,
me.
but so much fun. My
so
god,
much
I
fun,
want all of
actually.
that in my bag. That's amazing.
Yes.
On to the lovely Genia. We want to know
Yes.
what's in your handbag.
I wish मुझे पता था ये what's in your bag का कोई segment होता, because I have something in my bag and I'm a little embarrassed to remove, but still I'll remove it. Why do I have this? Girls, मेरे पास
You
ये
have
knife है. Actually, I got late to come here and
Yeah.
Sona का बार कॉल आ रहा था, तो मैंने एक एप्पल पकड़ लिया. Ritika, so I have to tell you something. We are having a lot of coincidences since morning.
Yeah.
हमारा कलर भी मिलने वाला था एक जैसा. and then we ended up wearing a similar color.
Yes.
And then apple also came and I was having an apple, तो मैं सोचा मेरी लिपस्टिक ना खराब होए तो मैं इससे उसे काट काट के खा रही थी. But यहाँ पे कुछ बोलना I must say कि I have an apple or I have a knife always ready to cut a cake or anyone's ego.
That's lovely.
So,
wow, that's lovely.
There's something that I don't know any makeup artist would connect to. I have a beautiful relationship with a mirror.
Mirror.
इससे मैं हमेशा अपने आप को नहीं देखती, but this is I mean you are very aligned because this helps me a lot to correct a lot about me.
Right.
And others correction जो मुझे flaws हैं वो मुझे ये दिखाता है, तो पता नहीं it's some sign of
It's
good luck that I
symbolic.
always symbolic
Yeah.
to me. I always keep it in all my purses. And makeup artist हैं तो भैया touch up तो बनता ही है. So जब लगे कि भैया कुछ इधर उधर हो गया है, so I always do my touch up. And this is a very handy lipstick. So मैं कैमरा में दिखाना चाहूँगी ये.
Wow, it has so many shades. Yeah.
And, मैं इससे अपना ब्लश भी बना लेती हूँ, लिपस्टिक भी, and this is my favorite. So ये तीन चीजें मेरे
Genia,
पास
can you
है.
just tell us which brand?
About
This is my makeup by Margot.
Makeup by
I
Margot.
had visited once out abroad, so I bought it from there.
How
and
nice.
It's so useful. So everyone must buy. This is the must buy. You know, girls,
Lovely.
I have to tell you, I'm a very spiritual person,
Yes.
not very religious, but I always have
wow.
one holy bani,
Book, yes.
bani which we call in Punjabi, to recite. And today again, Sona ने इतना pressure डाला, be on time. So I did not complete my prayers. So on the way, I recited my bani.
How nice.
So these are the things that I always carry with me, and I make sure कि मैं अपने purse को, because I put this inside and never put it down. So yes, these are the things that I carry in my purse almost every day.
Wow, that's amazing. It's so much fun to know as to what a person carries in their handbag because it's so personal, but also it's so unexpected and fun. We got knives, we got fruits, we got an eco break. Thank you so much for letting us know as to what's inside your bag.
You got to see both sides of the world.
Yeah, exactly. More than two actually. Our next game is a game where you have to draw. We basically have a tablet kept over there along with the pencil. So I suppose Genia will take on the tablet and the pencil.
Best artists get an award.
Exactly. No, this is all for fun, so it doesn't need to be perfect. I will name an item and you need to draw it, and the other two beautiful ladies have to guess what's on the tablet. But there's a catch. There's only 30 seconds to guess what's on the tablet. Alright, so I think since you have your tablet and your pencil with you, I think I should come on the other side to see drawing kitne अच्छे से हो रहा है, so that the other two can guess the rest.
This is the fastest guesser.
Yeah.
Award.
So now Genia's going to start. Genia's going to start drawing the word that she's been given, and you'll get exactly 30 seconds to guess what it is. All right. So this is what she is drawing.
No, it looks like a pear. Pear भी नहीं है भगवान.
A mango.
हे भगवान.
Girls, clock is ticking.
Is this what is it called यार?
Potato. No.
Potato, no. उसको ऊपर से ये है वो फनस को क्या बोलते हैं मराठी फनस.
Jackfruit. Okay. All right. So Rufina got the answer.
I said kathal.
हाँ, kathal.
ये तो देखती रहती है रूफीना.
Yes. This is not a bat. This is a pump. This is not a pump. Is it a पिचकारी? बलम पिचकारी no?
कपड़ा धोते हैं.
कपड़ा धोते हैं नहीं? वो ये हनुमान वाला?
नहीं, वो हवा भरने वाला है. नहीं.
हनुमान वाला गदा? No?
Girls, quicker.
बेलना? No. It is spatula.
Oh, that वो blender.
No.
15 seconds.
What on earth? That looks like an egg.
Omelette बनाया उसने उससे. समोसा? No.
8 seconds.
That looks like poop.
Oh my.
Smelly poop.
बेलन नहीं है. खाने वाला spoon.
Pump है क्या?
Time's up.
Lighter. This was not.
ये lighter नहीं है.
This wasn't look alike.
ये lighter है, खाना जो पकाते हैं आग जो होता है.
That looks like. घरों में ऐसे lighters use नहीं किए जाते. All right. So I'll show you the next item. The next item is a. This one should be easy.
Genia, be careful. She is looking at you.
It's okay. Last time I saw and still I couldn't guess.
This one should be an easy one.
Racket.
बैडमिंटन नो अरे वो छानने वाला
30 seconds.
Strainer.
छानने वाला कढ़ाई.
What's wrong with you? कुछ तो लुई vuitton की इज्जत रखो.
लुई vuitton पूरा ही छानता है क्या?
Next one is. This is our last item for this game. Girls, better be quick in guessing. This is going to be a difficult one.
These are all kitchen items only.
No, but we'll see.
Hey Bhagwan. Shoes.
Yes, really good at this.
Shoes. Skating shoes.
A football shoe.
No.
Wow.
Stockings. No. Laces. Shoelaces. Yeah.
Alright, that was it for the fun segment. For the drawing game. Genia is great at drawing. Clearly, both of them could guess it really well.
Hello, I was guessing. What was she guessing?
No, I was just being nice, Ratika. Sangeeta was guessing. You were supporting.
छानने वाला. I was not
No,
getting.
I knew Rufina would get it considering she loves chai. She would get it.
I love tea.
Alright. It was so much fun having the three of you all here. The kind of energy and the kind of fun that the three of you bring. I'm sure even Sona ma'am would agree. I don't think a lot of people can do what you all do together. So thank you so much.
That's true.
Yes.
We are house on fire.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your stories with us. Our wonderful partners, our wonderful gifting partners have some really fun stuff lined up for us. So we have Scentova by Pooja Gandhi and Sangamnish by Sangeeta Kore, the lovely artwork as you can see, which by the way is for you all. So I would like to give each one of these to you. I would like to give each one of these to you. So we have one for Ratika, one for Rufina and one for Genia.
Okay, I love mandala art.
I know, and what she's done,
So beautiful.
what she's done is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Really nice.
Next off, obviously.
Good job.
Yeah. Beautiful. It needs so much patience to
Exactly,
do this.
exactly.
And it's a great stress buster.
Exactly. It's also
I
really
wish I could learn
therapeutic.
it.
I think you all should just show it to the camera
Yes.
for once and just show
it's
how
so
beautiful.
neat and,
Exactly.
Very nice.
Love the
I'm
colors
going
that
to,
she
Sangeeta, thank you so much. I'll definitely display it somewhere and I'm going to post a picture about it.
It will definitely enhance.
Wonderful job, yeah, wonderful.
Alright, we also have bespoke fragrances that are handcrafted by Pooja Gandhi.
Wow.
Scentova by Pooja Gandhi. They're luxury perfumes
Lovely.
that she's brought for you all.
I mean, I have.
I think we used them last time, yeah.
They're very good, long lasting,
Yes.
and very nice. Yeah, yeah.
And also
Yeah.
lovely packaging. I mean, it's like simple
Yeah.
and nice, and it's. I love the blue and gold. Oh wow, the bottle is great as well. That's lovely.
Oh wow, mine is red. Beautiful.
Oh God! Guess what's the name? Bombshell.
See,
Amazing, amazing.
you know what
Hey,
they
we are
say.
twinning.
Oh wow. That's
Thank you,
lovely.
Pooja. They are so
It's
cute.
so nice.
Yeah, I've got Calvin and Klein. We have got Calvin and Klein, and it's so amazing. Thank you once again. We have already used this brand, and
This will be my first use, yeah, but I'm
Mine
very
also.
excited.
I have used them, and they are beautiful fragrances and at a very pocket-friendly cost. So yes, I would definitely recommend Scentova.
Thank you so much, Pooja. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja.
Alright, so that was it for our gifting partners and for today's show. But thank you so much. And once again, Unfiltered with Stars.
Hashtag
I'll tell, yes, absolutely. Amazing, great. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been wonderful, as I mentioned, it's been wonderful having you all here, and I hope you all had a lot of fun.
You have been an amazing host. Thank you for hosting such craziness.
And Jenny Sona, thank you for getting Sunethra to
Yes.
do interview us. We are host
Yes.
because यही हमको handle कर सकती है और कोई नहीं handle कर सकता
Exactly.
Sunethra.
Actually, you know, Unfiltered ki star, you are the star of Unfiltered.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
We are the shooting stars, come and go.
That's
you
not
are the
true.
permanent
That is
star.
not true.
Yes.
No, that's not.
That's true. I think
was
Sona has
amazing.
taken
Yeah,
the
yeah,
right
yeah.
person and you create a vibe, and
Yes.
that vibe, I think we magnetically get attracted to it.
Especially I was getting
Most of it. Ratika, तुमने मुझसे
Be
छीना वो.
careful,
I see.
Sunethra.
ये competition ये behind the scenes. Aside who gets.
I think before we close this show down, I think we have to say a big thank you to the production team, especially Aamir, Samin and Naqsh. They have been so patient with us. Thank you guys, thank you so much. Big hand of applause to
I think
them.
that's the most toughest job, because behind the cameras जो करते हैं, that is the most, they make us look good. So I'm sure you all guys will make us look very good.
Yeah,
So,
please, especially
looking
Ratika.
forward to see this on air soon.
No,
Yes.
very patiently they did their work, and we had a wonderful time with them also.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I think the one person.
That needs all the applause.
Yes.
Is
That is
our very
Sona.
own Sona. Yay, thank you
Sona, thank you for bringing us together.
Yes, because of her we are here.
Yes.
And we made this possible. Thank you so much, Sona. Lots
Sona,
of
All
hard
the
work.
efforts you made in coordinating everything. The
toughest job. The toughest job.
The toughest job, yes. Thank
Especially getting these two to coordinate.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it so far, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to it. And I hope you've had as much fun as we did while we were filming the entire episode. This was Unfiltered with Stars. I'm your host Sunethra. The show has been directed and conceptualized by Lakshmi, Sona, Suchan, and the production team is Aamir, Samin and Naqsh, Haider. Thank you so much for watching again.